Welcome to our episode on building your simple daily routine map. We are so glad you are here. We've talked about how when routine disappears, life can feel harder, more overwhelming, less structured, and sometimes even more emotionally draining. But here's the good news. We don't have to rebuild our entire routine to start feeling better. Sometimes it just starts with something much smaller. So, wherever you are right now, whether you're driving, sitting at your desk, or just listening in, I want to invite you to take a minute with us. We're going to walk through a simple activity to help you create a sense of structure again, without pressure, without perfection, just small, intentional steps. So let's try this together. Okay, so today, for our small time, our coping skill, I'd like to invite you all to start a simple routine. Sometimes by writing it down or just taking account of it, it helps us because routine can kind of build that structure back, can kind of help us sometimes. I don't know about you all, but sometimes things can feel a little bit swirly.
All the time.
So, all the time. Okay. So, and when I say routine too, I wonder if people are thinking, oh no, too much, too big. This one just has 3 steps. Okay.
3 feels doable.
Okay, 3 feels doable. Very good. So this can be done, besties, just maybe in a notebook, on a scrap piece of paper, or maybe even if you have an app in your phone that you can record things. So Shelby's going to use her phone. Looks like Bailey likes to do the writing, but I'm a writer. I write down things too. Okay, so this routine just centers around 3 areas in our lives. The first one is just an actual routine. The second part is something that is pleasurable, right? Because it makes sense to be able to have something that we enjoy too. And then something we really need to accomplish in the day. Okay. So we are going to start by just thinking of something small. It doesn't have to be anything big. Because remember, this is just something that, and maybe it's something that's been looming, something that you have been kind of thinking about lately. But an example of the one that is routine that would be needing some stability for us, that creates stability, are things like maybe we wake up at a certain time. Maybe we do our hygiene, our basic hygiene. Maybe we eat regular meals. So that's the first one. For you all, what would it be? We don't have to say it out loud, but for you, something that would create some stability in your day. Give a little bit of time, besties, if you'd like to write along too. Okay, the second one is the area of pleasure, something that can bring you ease in your day. So maybe this is something that you can combine with something else you're doing. I'm thinking of if we like music, maybe you're combining that as you're driving to work. Maybe you are combining that as you're taking a walk outside. Maybe it's when you're talking to a friend, having different pieces with you as well. Okay, so that's the second one. What do you have that you'd like to either add to your routine or pick back up that kind of brings you joy? Okay, and then the last one is something that really would make us feel good to accomplish in the day. So something that kind of makes us feel like we've moved forward. Maybe it is something that is on this big to-do list, but you could pick one of those things. Maybe there really is a space in the house, perhaps the kitchen sink that has gotten overloaded, and to be able to use it, you really do need to kind of clear those things out of the way. Or maybe it's simply replying to some emails or something like that.
It's always the emails.
I know, sometimes they can pile up. Okay, awesome. So there's the 3 steps. So I hope this one felt, kind of quick, right? These are things that maybe are simple, maybe small, right? They're not a big, huge, I will build a whole entire playhouse. Instead, I will maybe clean the playhouse. Mm-hmm. And then hopefully too, these are things that you can just choose one of them. I said we started a whole routine, but sometimes when we start something new, we might have to just focus on one. So of the 3 that you have, you might take your time to think about which is the one that would really make you feel like you've accomplished something, and just start there.
Yeah, for me, 2 of mine can be pretty directly tied together.
Great.
So it feels like a twofer, which I'm always
Yes.
I'm always in for a life hack
Love
and a
that.
shortcut.
We do
So
love a twofer.
I think I'll probably start with the twofer, at
Okay.
which mine I don't mind sharing. Waking up at a regular time rather than that varying,
Sure.
and that also then helps me get back into a habit that I've been meaning to a routine to get back into for a while.
Great.
Yeah. I don't have a twofer, but mine was also kind of centered around waking up at the same time. I'm really bad about on the weekends. I'll wake up at the same time and then go walk my dog and then go back to bed for several hours sometimes, which is not always the most helpful.
Sure.
And then Monday mornings are really hard.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I think I'm also going to just try to slide that one in there.
Okay, I love that. Well, and the thing is, too, with our routines, we can always try them and then tweak them,
Yeah.
right? This is the area where we give ourselves grace. And grace is that idea to give it a try and then try something else if you need to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We love grace.
We sure
All right,
do.
thank you guys so much for practicing that with me.
Yeah, thank you.
As we come out of this activity, I hope you notice something important. You just created a routine. Not a perfect one, not a full schedule, but something real, something doable, and something you can use to support your mental health. Because the truth is, when life feels off, your brain isn't asking for everything to be fixed. It's just asking for something consistent. And remember, if things feel harder when your routine changes, that's not a failure. It's simply a signal. Your brain and your body are just asking for a bit more support, a bit more steadiness, and some extra grace. Please take care of yourselves. Please take care of each other. And be well, besties.
else that's